Mozambican nationals also living in Limpopo are set to take part in this election. In fact, several voting stations have been set up in Giyani and Malamule. SABC News reporter Katlego Nyoni is watching that leg of the story for us. And Katlego, perhaps you can let us in on what the, turnout has been. That's the term I'm looking for so far, given, of course, the geographical proximity of Limpopo and Mozambique.
Quite certainly a pivotal election for Mozambican nationals. We are now at Homu 14C, which is near Giyani, and certainly we've started seeing people arriving. There are already some of them queuing right now to cast their votes. This voting station opened its doors at 9 a.m. just a while back, and it is expected to close at 1900 hours. Of course, this is a settlement where Mozambican nationals that fled from the civil war in that country during the 80s as well as the 90s fled and were settled here in former refugee camps in areas like Malamule as well as here where we are at Homusi, but it has since become an official settlement that receives services. We are standing behind this voting station where there are also 13 other voting stations throughout Limpopo in areas like Palabora, Malamule, as you stated in the intro, areas like Minga Elim as well as Tanin. I'm going to be in conversation now with the leader of the Mozambican community in Limpopo, Admiral Maluleke. Mr. Maluleke, thank you very much for your time. Talk to us about the mood and the feeling, the general feeling today. You've just opened this voting station.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very much, SABC. The mood is great. It's jovial, as you can see. People are ready, and it's a morning. People are still going to work, and there'll be a lot of them will be coming from 3 o'clock, and this place is going to be full. But the mood is good, and people are ready to cast their votes. And it's so special to us because we're on the seventh election, multi-party election in the Republic of Mozambique. And in the diaspora, we are doing this and we are voting, and this is what is going to happen today.
Talk to us about some of the figures that you mentioned to me earlier. You mentioned a number that of the registered voters that is standing at about 2,000. Is this for this voting station, or is it in general throughout the Limpopo province?
The number that I spoke about, the 2,000 people, almost, just not that number, it's only for this voting station. There are a lot of people that have been registered to vote, and all the stations that will be opened today, they are already open now, they are functioning, people are voting over there.
What is the general sentiment? We know that there is a number of challenges that is plaguing Mozambique. What is the general sentiment? What sort of change would people like to see?
Well, whenever people get independence, we got our independence in 1925, as you will know. Our independence was in 1925. But I mean, we've been expecting a lot from our own government. We've been ravaged by wars, and some of us had to flee Mozambique down to South Africa. So we want to see changes. You see, these people, whenever they talk about changes, they're talking about documentation. This is what they want. They want to see documentation from our own government. And we believe with this government, we are going to get our people documented.
Thank you very much. That's the leader there of the Mozambican community in the Limpopo province, Admiral Maluleke, talking to us about this particular voting station and, of course, voting day for Mozambican nationals. Ayanda.
All right, Katlego Nyoni, thanks very much indeed. Katlego live to us there from Giyani.